Hey guys, today we're gonna make some enchiladas using these SUSALIA tortillas. My husband ordered some more because he loves these. Not necessarily keto, but they are low carb. They're at 1.5 per one, so 2 for 3. 2, 3 nut carbs. I'm gonna make my own enchilada sauce. I've never done it before, but I'm gonna experiment. These are the ingredients that I'm gonna be using. Now, you will have about 9 carbs for this whole can. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use it all or not, but I'll see how it's looking. I'm going to just use some garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, and chili powder to make an enchilada sauce. I'm going to also stuff the enchiladas with meat. This is my leftover meat that I had. I made lasagna the other day, which was bomb. I need to give you guys that recipe because it was so good. But I had a lot of ground beef, so I split half of the lasagna and half I made into taco meat. I'm gonna stuff into the enchiladas. So let's get to cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and start at 350. Start warming up the oven. So normally for an enchilada sauce, I would start off with like a roux made of like butter and flour, and then I'll add all my spices. I'm gonna try some butter and then adding almond flour just to see what it kind of looks like. If it works, it works. If not, then we'll just go with like a soup-based type of one, but let's see. Okay. Get about 2 tablespoons of butter. Gonna let that melt and get a little bit hot, and then I'm gonna add in some almond flour. Okay, we got a nice melt going on. So since this is my first time trying this, I'm gonna measure in what I have just in case it works. So we're going with 1 tablespoon of almond flour for now. Gonna see what it looks like. Now normally when you use flour, you let it brown a little bit. It did thicken. I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out, but I'm just gonna keep it at 1 tablespoon. And I'm gonna go ahead and add in my chicken broth. Now, FYI, normally I do make like a homemade sauce. I do more of like a enchiladas Mexican style as far as making them the sauce out of like guajillo peppers and ancho peppers and stuff and chicken. But I'm doing more of a Tex Mex style right now because I'm feeling kind of lazy today. Okay, so we're gonna let this come to a boil. FYI, as a side over here, I'm gonna make some Mexicali rice to go with our enchiladas. Okay, this has gotten pretty hot already. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my tomato sauce, and I'm gonna go ahead and just add in the whole jar. So I'm going to start with my spices. I'm going to go ahead and add a tablespoon of onion powder. I'm going to go with a tablespoon of chili powder. Be mindful of the spiciness level that you like. We love spicy, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a teaspoon of cumin. Too much cumin kind of is not the best. And then another teaspoon of garlic powder. And of course some ground black pepper, a teaspoon. And I'm just going to use my pink salt, another teaspoon of pink salt. You can always add spice or more salt later on. Give it a good mix in, and we are hoping that we get a thickening happening. I'm going to let it reduce and hopefully thicken. We'll see what happens. Cross your fingers. You guys, it's starting to thicken. Check it out. Well, it's real smoky, so you can't really see, but it is starting to thicken. You can see from the side it's reduced. And it smells just like enchiladas in here. So far, I did taste it. It's really good. Tastes just like sauce. So depending on how many this makes, this is about 10 net carbs. Hopefully I can get, what, 10 or 15 enchiladas? We'll see. Okay, there's the final product. It's thick enough to coat my spoon, so I think it's gonna work just fine for an enchilada sauce. Tastes really, really good, guys. The rice is going over here, so I'm gonna start heating up my tortillas and getting these together. Okay, so now we're just assembling. I'm gonna warm these up over here on the comal. And I'm gonna stuff it with cheese, meat. And then once I have them all lined up in here, I think I'll pour over the sauce. Now, I need to see how well these do as far as being pliable when you heat them up, but let's see. Okay, some meat, cheese, roll them up. Might need to heat up a little bit longer because they're cracking a little bit right there. The texture on these is a little bit different than a regular corn tortilla. They're more, from what I can see, they're more dry. So I was also thinking about dipping it in the sauce. I might try that too, just to see how it does. Maybe it would be easier to, you know, to roll up. Not bad though. I just feel like they're going to be a little bit tough on the edges. I'm going to try one in the sauce here. Only issue is it might be a little bit hot. So there's the sauce one. I feel like it didn't get hot enough. But let's see. Yeah, it's still really hard. So yeah, see, it broke. So we'll just go ahead and go with the comal and then pour over. Okay, so it made about 14 enchiladas. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the sauce over it. I wanna make sure I get enough on all of them so that it's not crispy at the edges, because for some reason I feel like the edges tend to be a little bit crispy. But if I can get them coated evenly, kind of. Okay. I'm gonna go with some more meat on top. And more cheese, of course. I might as well use it all because I can. Okay. Okay. Tex Mex enchiladas are going into the oven. You see all that? Basically, I'm gonna bake it until it gets nice and melted, and I can see like the sides here bubbling, which means it's all cooked through.
Soto, my recipe.
There they are. So that's what they look like. The tortilla soaked up all the sauce, which is fine.
Whoa. Tastes like enchilada. Tex Mex.
Yeah, they're not like the estilo Jalisco ones, but
Tastes like regular, honestly.
right? They taste just like enchiladas.
They're good.
They're good?
Real good. I like it.
Thank you. So these enchiladas remind me of home. They taste just like enchiladas. Of course, they're Tex-Mex style, so it's not like the Mexican style that my husband loves. but these are the ones I love, and they're so good. I probably have about 5 net carbs for the enchiladas, and then maybe another 2 for the cauli rice. It's a little messy, and I add some sour cream. Yummers. Just put my baby to sleep. But on a side note, the enchiladas got really good reviews, except my husband gave me like a little tip. He said not so much comino or cumin. So instead of 1 teaspoon, maybe like 1/2 teaspoon. The sauce was good. So overall, it was just like eating my mama's enchiladas. You just have to modify the sauce, so you leave out the flour, of course, and the tortillas, you can't use regular ones. It was really good. Bye.